Hello everybody, it's Guiding Halo. This is going to be a reading for the Mass Collective based on the Virgo full supermoon that's coming on the 9th, 10th, depending on where you live. So let's see what's going on, what's coming forward, how we can move forward. Let's get started. The first card I'm going to take is the base information of this whole reading, and it comes from The Secret Language of Light, Transmissions from Your Soul by Denise Jarvie. All right, so the first card out here, look at that. Transformation. Absolute transformation for the Mass Collective going on here. Such a beautiful card. It's a card number 19. It's like your whole world. If you look at the card, the earth is in the center. It's going to expand. And it's like this is almost in the form of a eye, you know, the pupil, the everything else that goes around. I'm not sure about that. But anyways, the earth in the center of it all is like expanding in a massive form. The Mass Collective is expanding, and it's causing a massive transformation within the soul, within the heart, within the mind, within the body. So let's see what the book says about this transformation card, shall we? Let's have a look and see. You are experiencing an ending. You are feeling a loss as a whole or a void in your life. This empty feeling is a space for something new and better. A new way will reveal itself very soon. Pain is something that happens to all of us, but suffering is a choice. To suffer is to believe thoughts that are not your soul truth. Justifying, analyzing, and rationalizing will separate you further from your soul's wisdom. From this state, you will blame yourself, another, or an event for feeling angry or sad. Focusing on the suffering will only cement the ideology or belief that created it. In other words, you become what you fight against. Now, imagine what you can create by focusing all the beautiful aspects of your life and what you are good at. Focus on where your life is filled with things that make you smile. Change starts with you, and all your desires begin with a dream. Where will you place your focus tomorrow morning? Beautiful. So someone's life is absolutely coming into transformation. You are safe to explore the fabric of creation. You will always be who you are. So remember that. It's very important to remember that whatever's happening is absolutely for your soul's growth, for the betterment of you. It takes the same amount of energy to be happy or sad. Your life stems from the beliefs you practice the most. But are they helping you? That's a good question. You can't change anything by fighting what has already been created. To bring about change, create a new way that supersedes the old way. Draw or write about something that makes you suffer every time you think about it. Now write down 5 reasons why it makes you suffer and 5 ways it has motivated you to create something different. Next time you feel yourself react as suffering, focus on the something different you have written down. So there's a few little guidelines as to how to move forward with this transformative energy. Okay, so I'm suspecting some tower moments coming or endings coming, things that you've, and it's very possible this has already happened within the last few days for you guys. Okay, so transformation. Let's see what's coming up here. I can do less and attract more. So what are you going to attract to yourself by doing less? Not fighting the fight against all things that come your way and actually trusting the divine order in things. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the result. So it's about understanding that the divine has your back and that something really transformative is going on here for you, whether it's in your heart, whether it's in your mind space, your understanding, your wisdom, knowledge, whether it's here in the 3D as things you can touch, taste, feel, hear, smell, you know, or even spiritually, your crown chakra opening and and understanding things from a new perspective. It's like that spiral of creation I always talk about, and how time is a spiral upwards in consciousness. That's what's changing here. But you've got to believe in spiritual guidance and that the fact that it gives you certainty. So how do we do that? What is the spiritual guidance that we would believe in? Well, let's start with the fact that the divine does everything for absolute divine purpose. Okay, I had a nightmare last night that was rather intense, I have to say. It's like my whole world shifted in this dream, and everything I thought was what it was totally was not what it was. And I ended up having to save myself. I ended up having to save a person I care about. And in order to get out of the circumstance and out of the situation, it's like there were lies, there were miscommunication, there were all these types of things. And all of a sudden, the whole world shifted. Everything I thought was safe, secure, all of these things went south really fast. Okay. Now, I woke up from that dream in an absolute startled. I was startled. And I came over to pick up my stone, and a lot of you know about this stone and what it represents to me. And the energy that was coursing through my body when I picked up this stone, it got caught on this little thing here that I have for, I don't know if you can see it, but it's what I have my stones on top of. It's a little cloth. And it got caught on one of these little tendrils, and it dropped, and it broke right in half. And if you look at it, it almost looks like a heart, right? And the heart was broken right in half. So this is a stone, it's sulfur, and it creates, filters out the negative energy. So I have to understand that stones can do what they can do at times for us, but when their usefulness is done with, or they've created or done everything that they can, perhaps it was too much for the stone to take, so it broke in half. Now, a lot of times a stone breaking right in half like this could mean that it's time to share that stone with somebody else. It's time to give a piece of that to somebody else. Anyway, I woke up with a massive headache, and I went to pick up this stone and it broke. So y'all maybe can give me some information down below if there's more you know about stones and them breaking, whether by being dropped, carelessness, or clumsiness, or whichever. I believe it was the energy of this, because then it was about 10 minutes later, after looking it up online about why stones break and such, it was about 10 minutes later that all of a sudden I went downstairs to get a snack, and the alarm, the fire alarm, started chirping like the battery was dead. So I'm not sure if that was my energy that created that whole scenario, or if it was a shift in my understanding of what security and safety is. There's so many things it could be, but this is so important for someone to understand. Now, I got this stone after I had channeled my granddaughter, Genevieve, who had passed in utero, and this stone represented a lot about her to me, and perhaps the connection that I had to her and the information that was coming forward. But something broke. Something here in this situation is going to break apart that is absolutely going to transform your life, and understand what it is that safety is, what creates safety, what brings that beauty for you. Now look at this. I have these two cards here. You know, it's that are this yellow information, which are the cards that are going to come next. Okay, so we have I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So understanding that your focus is so important, because what you put your energy towards, what you focus on, will actually grow your conscious state towards it. So be very cognizant of what it is you're putting your desire towards, but be unapologetic about what you desire, and trust that what I focus on will grow. Trust that, for me, it's about justice, and trust that justice will come in the circumstance, in this situation, and that the divine has this, regardless of whether you yourself are going to create this or not. You must trust that the divine has your back in all ways. Look at that. Energy flows where my intention goes. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Yet again, all the colors of that stone are in this card. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. So where does your intention go? Where are you going to put it? What's happening there? Is something very important. Now, if you guys see orbs and such around in this reading, I pulled an angel orb card to see which angels are around. And I got Archangel Michael, which is card number 6. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. So we're going to read this. We'll see what it has to say about Archangel Michael being here for us. When you look at this orb, you will receive a great boost of courage, strength, and protection. Your guidance is to place Archangel Michael's deep blue cloak of protection around you. This will enable you to step firmly forward and grasp the opportunities that are being offered to you as you walk your spiritual path. Remember that Archangel Michael, you can protect others too. With him, you can protect others too. So it's about wrapping that cloak within yourself. It's about also adopting that for yourself and for others, which brings some sort of balance, because 6s are all about bringing balance to situations, to your chakras, to everything. Balance in life, period. There's a gift of protection that is coming your way. The 6 of Pentacles is all about a gift of finances or knowledge or learning or leveling up as to how to make money in this tangible world. I believe that 6 of Pentacles, if truly taken, is about, if you're going to have a gift or give a gift of equal reciprocity, it's about teaching people how it is you did what you did to bring about the balance in their life so they can move forward. Okay, 6 of Cups, let's look at the 6 of Cups in tarot, is all about the past. It's all about childhood. It's all about being reminiscent of all these types of things. And perhaps it's about seeing something clearly and bringing balance to that in a soulmate situation, or where your soul's growth is transforming from here, you know, bringing that there. So the 6 of Swords is all about moving away from rough waters to calm waters, right? And the 6 of, so we got Swords, Cups, Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands is all about an absolute victory. So whatever the 6 is here, there's protection from Archangel Michael that will protect you and others around you from whatever's going on. And I'm telling you, did I need to hear that today? Did I need to hear that right now? That's awesome. All right, let's look at what the angels have to say. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So what is it you're moving towards? What positive expectations do you have? What are you trying to bring forward with this? To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So a lot of times we don't necessarily like this question because we already know the answer, and for a long time I found this card very hard to handle. But now that I'm getting into alignment with what my purpose is and where my soul is calling me, and it's about understanding that you have to have an alignment situation in order with the divine, with your soul mission, with whatever it is. Stepping into alignment, that's when the timing becomes right for this circumstance and situation. So we have Archangel Michael guiding us, protecting us through all of this, right? Oh, look at that. I bring you a message from your deceased loved ones. I'm happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So there's people on the other side that have passed that are helping guide you through this scenario and this situation. Whatever that is for you, whatever is transforming, whatever's coming about that has needed transformation for quite some time. Okay, so trust that Archangel Michael has you, that Sonia has you, Isabel has you, Vanessa has you. It's like perhaps someone lost a mom or a woman in their life with any one of these names. I'm getting that it could even be a pet that you lost. And there's some sort of protection that's needed here to go about. And I will pull tarot on this as well. So what is it we're trying to learn through, this is the Work Your Light Oracle Card Guidebook by Rebecca Campbell. It's absolutely beautiful. And the card that came out here is a Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion. Priestess, mystical teacher. So someone here is coming into the understanding of the power that they are, which is absolutely awesome. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress, to pick flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. So it's about creating beauty, who you are, who you've come to be in this world, what you've come to give here. Someone here is very high priestess energy, mystic, a teacher. This speaks to me for certain. And if someone is stepping into this energy, understand you're being guided by past loved ones. The timing is right, and to make your decision, which way brings you closer to your divine purpose here? Which way do you want to move forward? And understand you are protected by Archangel Michael. You have everything you need here. And understanding too that taking the time out to where you're going to move forward is really important. I can do less and attract more by doing less. Believing in spiritual guidance. You must understand and believe that the divine has you in order to create this transformation that's coming about. This transformation into the you that is supposed to be here on this planet, connecting with your soul's growth, facing an ending in order to bring about a new beginning. You know, it's about beauty and devotion. So understand also, be unapologetic about what it is you desire and trust that what you focus on will grow, because energy flows where your intention goes. So understand where your intentions are and what it is that you want to create actually helps you bring forward all of these types of things, and be unapologetic about it, because your soul absolutely has the feelings it has. Your heart has the feelings it has for absolute divine purpose every time. I cannot make this crap up. Like, people think that, oh, I shouldn't feel this way, or oh, I shouldn't this, or I should have a higher understanding by now, or maybe I should be this or be that. And perhaps you feel very broken in the whole thing. Perhaps you feel very, very broken. But I'm here to tell you right now that you are not broken. Your soul is whole. Your soul is here on a path to learn. You are here to grow. You are here to be loved. You are here to be loved for others. Remember that even when the heart feels broken, things can mend and you can move forward. But please understand that your energy flows where your intention goes. That's very important, being that this stone broke and that this whole card here is about these colors. Even the gray, the white, the lettering, the everything, the web, it's like so similar to this card. You really got to pay attention to where you put your energy. It's very important. Can't even stress it enough. I myself don't even understand all of what's transpiring, all of what's coming right now, but I'm telling you, it's a big deal. Look at that. That's what's coming. Putting down the burdens, being able to put down this pile of crap you've been carrying for so long, to trust the divine, to absolutely step into the new you. What comes after the Ten of Wands? You tell me what comes after the Ten of Wands. You guys are ending a cycle, starting the brand new. The Ace of Wands comes next, grabbing that passionate offer straight from the divine that you have been urged to put down for so long. We've been sitting in tarot here at the Nine of Wands about feeling beaten and battered and worn. And now they're saying it's time to put the burdens down, time to trust the divine to move forward. And how are we going to do that? What's going on? How are we going to put down the burdens and trust the divine to move forward? Inspired action. Look at that. Get into alignment, as I was saying, and your action will be enlightened and inspired. Different vibrations will inspire different actions. If you are feeling tired, your inspired action will be to rest or to sleep. If you are feeling love, you will be inspired to loving actions inward and outward. So you will think loving thoughts and do things that will emulate love in your day. Difficulties arise when we demand of ourselves things that don't match our current vibration. Everything happens energetically before it occurs physically. If you try to do it the other way around, you will feel frustrated, sad, and defeated. Get into the feeling you think you will feel when you have the thing that you desire, and your inspiration to create more of the same will come to you. It's about the seeing happens after the believing has occurred. Now, everybody says, I'll believe it when I see it. But the reality is you've got to believe it in order to see it. You've got to believe that the divine has your back in order to see that the divine has your back. You can't even see that the divine has your back until you have the thought that maybe they actually do. You know. So it's about putting down the burdens. It's about trusting Archangel Michael to come and protect you, to bring balance to all areas of your life, to your spiritual growth, to everything. It's beautiful. So let's look at this Goddess Tarot here, the Goddess information, and look at that, the sands of time, understanding that everything is divinely timed, and this the sands of time going through here. It's something about your soul's growth. It's something about putting the burdens down. There's something you're coming into the new on. It's like you're in the middle of something, but you've got to put a burden down in order to move fully into this so that the bottom fills up and then it can be turned over again. Oh, look at that. Past life, present power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intentions that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. The resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities within you. That's what you're stepping into as you put down this burden you've been carrying here in the 3D or here in a psychological way. You've got to put that burden down and trust it with the divine so that you can have these new powers come to you. And if as of late this has been happening to you, I am telling you, are you going to be fucking formed? Pardon my language, but no word of a lie. No word of a lie. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. 10 of Wands. 19 equals a 10. Number 1's a brand new start, which is the Ace of Wands comes next. And it all has to do with past life, present power. Things, gifts, and honoring yourself. Understanding that you are who you are for absolute divine purpose. Past life, present power. The whole world, the whole consciousness right now is shifting into new understanding of what that actually means. I'm so sorry about that. My camera went crazy, and gotta love Mercury retrograde. So the mass consciousness is shifting to their understanding of what bringing their past power from other lives into this soul life that we have now is all about, and how we put down the burdens to bringing that forward. So get into the feeling of what you think you will feel when you have the thing that you desire, and your inspiration to create more of the same will come to you. So it's about taking inspired action. What does that mean for you? What does taking inspired action mean for you in regards to past life, present power? Look at this, the priestess, mystic teacher. It's about a lineage of people who are understanding their powers in a new way that you've had from past lives, past everything. So integrating all of that into the brand new creates a massive transformation and understanding about how you attract what you attract to yourself. So that being said, I hope this message resonates with you guys. I love you all. I hope that it helps in some way for you to understand the movement forward or the lack thereof, or the tearing down to bring about the beauty that is next to come for you. Look at that. I split the deck, pull a card. I get 10 of Cups. The beauty that is next to come for you. Keep your vision on this. Keep your vision on this and understand that where your energy flows is where your intention goes. You guys take care, and I'll be talking to you again soon. Blessings.